they've been part of your spiritual journey.
Yeah, tattoos have been a big part of my spiritual journey.
Yeah.
With transformation, like I've got a lot of alchemical symbols on my body, for instance, and some runes, magical runes.
Yeah.
These I see as like medicines, but also they're a soul map. But also they're helpful for me in the transformative process.
Yeah.
So like I'll get a tattoo for imbued with certain qualities.
Yeah.
A bit like crystals, but if the talisman is on me, it's part of my aura. So obviously everything's within us, but I like the sacred art and the talismans and the sigils on my skin because it reminds me of the magic that's within me and my own power to heal and create my reality.
That is amazing.
Just if people don't want to hire me because I've got tattoos on my hand, then don't. I'm an artist anyway.
Yeah.
So
you're good, man. You're good. The path is clear for you. Your path is clear for you. Trust me, man. And you see like all of your tats as well. Yeah. Did you do all of them yourself?
No, I designed them. I designed them all, but my friend did these, but I designed it. I did this. I drew this one as well.
Yeah.
This is actually an Aramaic symbol from the Dead Sea Scrolls that I found in India.
Yeah. Wow.
It means the light of God or goddess made manifest in flesh.
Yeah.
But yeah, certain of my spirituals like has to have meaning for me. It has to be some kind of spiritual or some kind of energy I get from it. Otherwise, I don't really want it.
That sounds amazing. You know, like the way you even described what your tats mean to you and all of that, just made me think. Because if you put it like that, I feel like, again, like I said, I'm not bullshit. I still feel like I'm still a bit scared. But moving forward, what would you say to someone like me, basically, that overthinks about tats, basically? What would you say to someone like me?
It's funny because I have lots of ideas that I need to do on myself and I just haven't got around to it. But it's actually exciting.
Yeah.
And like, once you get over your first one, I think that will be more helpful for you. But the love for it has to overcome the fear for it, just like anything.
Okay.
But what I would say is, it's not. It is a bit painful.
Yeah.
You know, it's a bit like that sacrifice you make, for that bit of fear for the lifetime of healing or that lifetime of remembrance of your power on your skin. You know, that tiny bit of like the one on my thigh, like it bruised a bit, it hurt a bit, but I love it. It was painful. It was the most painful tattoo I've had. It was all on my thigh.
Yeah.
It's a very fleshy, painful place, but at the same time, I'm very glad I did it because the pain only lasts for like certain amount of hours or whatever, a few days. Yeah. And then you got a whole lifetime to enjoy it. I don't mind. When I do that, I do certain yogic breathing to deal with the pain if it's painful. Yeah. Just breathe it out, and that's it. Yeah.
And like people, like we keep on speaking about, in this crazy world, there's a lot going on, innit? And you're a healer. Like, what type of a healer are you? Because I understand, obviously, you do some type of healing, Like, what type of healer are you?
So a true healer is someone that helps other people see their own power to heal themselves.
Oh, could you say that again? That sounds mad. I'm not gonna lie. Jesus Christ. Jesus, she has landed. Oh my God. Could you say that again, please? Yeah. That is mad.
So a true healer is someone that helps other people to heal themselves. Yeah, because really we have the power to heal ourselves. 100%. We have the power. Everything that's going on is actually within us. So for me to be able to do that, I need to just be focused on how I'm healing myself. And you know what? Everything that helps me heal myself, I can then share with other people, and it might help them heal themselves.
Absolutely.
Like that chakra, I did a singing chakra meditation mantra thing.
Oh my
people
God, that
really
video
felt
helped
healing
me.
from that.
Oh,
you know,
with your voice, the one you done with your voice. Oh my God. You know, it's one of those things. It's like, if you know, you know. If you felt the energy, you felt the energy. It's like self-explanatory. You know, if you felt, I felt the energy.
Good.
Like, wow, man. Literally, like, with what? How often do you do them kind of videos? Like them kind of like voice videos?
Do you know what? When my spirit tells me, but you know what? I've got.
Because I feel like you should do more of them more often.
Yeah, you're right.
Really help,
I should do them maybe regularly.
Yeah, regularly. It's like,
I've had good feedbacks.
Because like I told you, for me, I have to go back to the same video to watch it a few times and just like close my eyes and just do my thing.
Oh you love that one.
I'm telling you should do more of them, definitely, man.
Definitely.
They're really, really good, man.
Because a lot of skeptical people, even when I started doing that toning, like recently, I did it for my friend's funeral. Bless her.
Bless your friend's soul.
Yeah, and you know, the family, they're really a bit skeptical at first. They told me, but like the more they don't really believe in them things, but the more they just sat and listen, they could feel it. They can feel it. So it just like overtakes your mind sometimes, and you're just like,
exactly. It's a
vibration.
Mm-hmm.
It's a healing vibration. You know, sound is a big important or part of reality, because sound is vibration, and I strongly feel like these mantras can help heal us. Like, even if we sing them and stuff, our mind, when we do mantras or when we play singing bowl, your mind is attracted by sound. So a lot of the time, even me, I'm not saying like I've reached the pinnacle of my spiritual thing, not at all.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. And
you're definitely on your way.
The more we can get past our minds.
Yeah.
Like, the more we connect with our spirit's beyond our minds. I think that's what's happening. Sometimes we get caught too much in the mental projections, and even now I'm working more with like getting beyond that.
Yeah.
And meditation really can help center us in our spirit.
Like you said earlier, with certain things, it's about unlearning them, so you can reprogram your mind to learn something new, to learn. It's like, I say this to quite a few people, I'm not gonna lie. I should one day maybe speak about it more. The way I look at, I'll say it quickly, the way I look at our brains, it's like, like a PC. It's like all of us have got, it's like a PC, it's a hard drive, and with time, like I said before, going through our own journeys, what happens, some of our brains, it's like either crashes or the softwares, like our brains and stuff like that, we need to update the softwares, if you're staying with me. So it's like a lot of us, when we're going through our journeys and we're unlearning, what we're doing, we slowly updating and deleting some of the things that don't serve us anymore. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, and I feel like the brain is a very complex thing, innit? Like, I talk to so many different people, and the brain is very complex. So that's why, going back again, that's why I think it's so important to for all of us to take time to dive within ourselves and just basically learn about our brains, like how our brains operate. Like I said earlier, what makes us tick and what makes us not tick moving forward. You get what I'm trying to say? And like, like within the next 5 to 10 years, where do you think, personally for you, where do you think like this crazy big world? I know this is gonna be like a mad question, like, but within the next 5 to 10 years, first of all, where do you think, like, with everything that's going on here, where do you think the world as a whole, where do you think the world is going? For you personally, as a whole.
So, how I see it is collectively we're all becoming more aware, and we're all taking power of our own individual lives, rather than just feeding a system that's been pre-sold to us, or like a way of living that has been preordained. I think a lot of us now are awakening to our own inner power, and then thus creating our own realities within that. So what I would like to see in the next 5 to 10 years is a lot more eco communities, a lot more people setting up sustainable food growing, mushroom farming, really beautiful healing herbs that they've tried to ban, and things that can help our consciousness heal and expand. All these things, but having it contained within our own private land, like where we are self-governing. And that will be basically going back into kind of tribal community, because I think you asked to touch upon that loneliness feeling. Like, I still struggle with loneliness sometimes, and what I'm trying to learn is that
it's normal. So do I. I struggle from that.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn as well that there might not be people around me at some times, but then I'm learning to get more into my spiritual guides, or like, there's other spiritual beings that will be around me that you might not be able to see physically, but we've got energies around us. And to be grateful when I am with myself, just to be grateful that actually that's a blessing, that I've got this opportunity to be with myself and to heal myself, rather than sometimes, like, I love being with people, but then sometimes when we're so full up, we can't truly get to our shit and sort our shit out. It's
reality. That's actually true.
Oh, sorry, it wasn't meant
No. You crazy. This is that's what I'm saying. This is reality. This is not this is real life, uncut, unfiltered. This is real life. Fuck shit, anything you wanna say. But it's true, man. And it's like, because I've got this, not to sound like a conspiracy theorist even as well, because I feel like, not to say too much, but I feel like part of the reason why this pandemic is happening, because it's like over the last few years, like you said, I've realized a lot of people, you see, like, in terms of empowering each other, people are waking up around the world. And I feel like, obviously, 2020, people kept on saying, this is my year, I'm going to start my business, all of this. So again, not to sound like a conspiracy theorist, I felt like the government or the big people out there, they looked around saying, right, these people are slowly waking up. These souls are slowly waking up. So let's do this, but not say too much. That's why I feel like part of the reason it's like boom. Now it's like everything is all over the place because I felt like we had like a momentum. I felt like we had like was like 2000 especially 2019 and 20 I felt really like a momentum of like people around the world, this togetherness of slowly like I said, people waking up, people starting to come within their higher self, and then 2020, boom, like this happened. So I feel like
So basically, duality, the yin and the yang, comes together, and living on the earth plane, we have to. That's one of the lessons, is to realize that polarity is one energy, and it's all really working in unison. So like the bad, some perceived bad scenario will have good implications, or the bad turns to the good, the yin turns to the yang, the good can turn to the bad. You know, that's what life is, the night and the day, the mixing. So on one hand, we've had certain challenges this year, but on the other, there's been such an influx of great celestial energy. Like we've had the Great Conjunction on the 21st of December. That was a really good thing. And then on my birthday, 28th of August, we had the planetary shift of consciousness as well, and solar flares. So this cannot be stopped. But at the same time, we might have a few more tests to see where our energies truly lies. So we're tested by things of when we're faced with fear, what are we going to do?
So do you believe like this pandemic is kind of like, to a certain degree, kind of like a test as well?
It is a pandemic, in my opinion, and it might have been done to keep people in the houses, so then they're not feeling the cosmic rays or like the energies. It could be, you know, in one aspect, it could be to do with like trying to keep people down in fear, because a lot of fear has been